This is David Spiegel for MSMCKnights.com here with head men's basketball coach Ryan Kadlubowski. Coach, how you doing today?
Doing super.
Coach, last year finished 21-7, 16-2 in the conference. Finished as the conference runner-up and picked up your second Coach of the Year award. What do you take away from last year?
I mean, obviously it was a culmination of our class, really going through the 4-year process, and obviously getting to the championship game. We accomplished a lot of goals. So obviously we know the blueprint, and that's what we're going to take away from it. Now we're going to try to recreate that with a brand new group and a brand new core. So I mean, we know that it can be done and it can be successful, and that's exactly what we're going to try to recreate.
Like you said, you have basically a brand new team. You graduated 7 seniors last year, including your entire starting 5. You brought in 9 freshmen this year, got your roster up to a healthy size of 18, but no seniors this year. So what's it been like transitioning from a veteran team like last year's to a relatively young and inexperienced one?
Yeah, it's very different, but I mean it's a fun and accepting, a challenge for us as a staff. But the guys are picking it up. I mean, we're going from a team that we had the majority of the team knew exactly what was going on for many years and had been through the program, and all of a sudden you got a bunch of young guys who never played college basketball, more or less been through a collegiate year. So with all the practices and the mental toughness that it takes. So it's been an adjustment, but it's kind of like going back to my very first year when I got here. It was a brand new team and, kind of implementing the culture and the system, and we're doing the exact same thing. So luckily, even though we have 9 newcomers, we do have 9 veterans, even though they're not seniors. They've been through the program, they've been doing a great job and really stepping up and becoming leaders and really teaching the young guys so we can hopefully speed up their learning curve. So they're ready to play day one.
We got, like you said, a bunch of guys who have been here a couple of years, a bunch of guys who are brand new to the program. Who should we be keeping an eye on this year, and who do you expect to play a big role?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, our captain, Steve Steyer, has really improved over the summer. He really put in the hard work. We're really expecting big things out of him, and so far he's really produced. I'm happier than I could ever imagine with him so far. He's done a great job of not only on the court but off the court and being a great leader. Also, just some of the upperclassmen that saw some time last year, like Jason Oder and Alex Smith at the forward spot. Obviously their roles are going to increase, going from a backup to starting minutes and major contributors. And then we have a bunch of freshmen, obviously, as you said. We're going to expect them to contribute from day one. We'll have a few guys that are going to see major minutes, Tyler McDine, Dan Wolf, Gerard Nocera, Andrew Holmes. All these guys are going to be seeing significant time. And then we have other freshmen and some other veterans that are going to be key contributors. And it's going to be like always, it's going to be a team effort. But I think those are some of the key guys.
So now, like we said a few times, basically a brand new team. What kind of goals have you set for this year's team, and what are your expectations for the season overall?
Yeah, I mean, our goals are always the same, which is to compete at the top of the skyline, for a championship. And to do that, we have to get into the conference championships. That's our #1 goal. So, we don't put a win total out there or what we want to do. We want to compete at the top. So we know that we're going to have to play our best basketball in February. We're not there at that point, November 14th. We got a ways to go, but we're starting to build that foundation, and that's always the goal, and that's what we're going to keep our sights set on throughout the entire year, is to compete for a championship, and wherever that may lay, is the #1 seed at the end of the year or the #6 seed, we just want to get in, and then after that, obviously anything can happen. So that's going to be the goal for this year.
Great. Well, men's basketball team takes a trip out to Washington next week, playing Puget Sound, and some good competition out there. Home opener December 2nd, conference game against Maritime. Coach, have a great trip. Good luck out there, and we look forward to seeing you in December.
All right, thank you very much.